before we get started, we from myself and just really all of us here at Real Deal Sports, we would like to say we appreciate all the likes and the comments. We appreciate you, but we need you to subscribe, man. We gotta have it. We need you. Another crazy week in the NFL, man. You know, who thought, the Detroit Lions would beat the New York Jets outside of Detroit? Who would
The
have thought?
oh,
Giants.
yeah, yeah. The Giants.
The
Yeah,
Giants.
I said the Lions beating the Giants outside of Detroit.
So
You good? You good? You said Jets, but it's good.
Oh, did
It's
I?
good.
Oh, well, they lost too. And you know what's funny though? Now that I'm starting to think about it, as bad as they was coming at Justin, Zach Wilson ain't shit. You got 22 passing yards.
We have possibly seen like 5 or 6 of the worst 100 games in NFL history this year, and I'm pretty sure 3 of them are Denver or Oakland or whatever. Or,
Gotta
Las
be.
Vegas.
Gotta
I'm just
be.
saying. Denver has scored 20 points twice, and barely. They scored 23 once and 21 once. Other than that, they ain't scored 20 the rest of the season. And we're almost we're 2/3 of the way through the season. Like it's bad, man. And that Jets game, 14 punts. I mean, the law of averages said the game was going to be won on a punt. Like it
But
just
the
at some
the
point
thing
you
is,
have to run the back.
the
this
thing is though, they said the Jets had 10 of them.
and this is off topic, but I said it when I made my picks this week. I said when I didn't pick the damn Raiders this week, they was gonna win, and they win in overtime. With a man, but I ain't gonna lie, that Devontae, that move that Devontae Adams put on Buddy though, man, that was tough. It was that was tough,
Yeah, man, he's one of the
It's
best
tough,
route
just
runners.
like looking at their record.
bro. So yeah, it was tough, but yeah, I knew that was gonna happen too, man. I knew it was gonna happen, but let's get started with these week 12
Yes,
picks.
sir. Week 12.
Week 12
Starting
picks.
on Thanksgiving. First game to kick off. Thanksgiving Day. Detroit against Buffalo in the Motor City. Gentlemen, to be honest, the way Detroit been playing, I don't know who I'm gonna pick for this. I'm gonna let you two go first, cause it ain't a cakewalk like a lot of us thought a couple weeks ago. Who you got, Walt?
Yeah, this one was kind of tough, especially with how the Lions, played, I should say, the last week. So that defense was looking pretty crazy, but I still got to go with my Super Bowl pick. Regardless of Josh Allen struggles these last couple of weeks, I feel like he can still pull it off in Detroit. So
Yeah.
I'm going with the Bills.
What about you, John?
Yeah, I'm gonna ride with the Bills. Detroit has that. Giants have won every single one of their games by less than one score. They're a good team. They're nice, but they're getting lucky. You know what I mean? A lot of teams can either go 2-7 in those games or 7-2, and the Giants pulled them out. But the Lions, but the Giants. But I'm saying the Lions, I feel like got lucky last week. I don't think it's gonna happen again. I got Bills.
Okay. I think we all gonna clean sweep. I say this though. I say Buffalo wins by last second field goals. So the good thing is they in the dome, so you ain't gotta worry about the elements. But I think
Yes.
they win last second field goal. Next game,
Okay.
Giants at Dallas, 4:30 kickoff. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say Dallas. I think they're riding high off that win against the Vikings. I think they're gonna continue their winning ways, and I think they're gonna, pretty much sweep the Giants in the season series. So I got Dallas. I say 31-28.
Okay.
Who you got, John?
Yeah, I got Dallas. The return of Parsons healthy again. I'm telling you, man, the Vikings, they're skating by, man. They're skating by on some nice wins and some lucky wins. They're a joke, man. I'm sorry. Like they're just the dude can't win against the great teams, and this is a good team. This is one of the good teams, Dallas. Here, they're just gonna get it done.
Who you got, Walt?
Yeah, I've been riding with the Giants, pretty much all season. But with this Daniel Jones struggle these last couple weeks, it's been kind of tough. So, but actually, yeah, I think I'm going with the Cowboys though on this one. I think this is gonna be a clean sweep.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, I'm going with them boys, man. I hate to say it, but I'm
All right.
going with
Another clean sweep. We all picked Dallas and we all picked Buffalo.
them.
Next game, New England at Minnesota, 8:20 kickoff. Um, just based off how bad New England's offense has been lately, I say Minnesota. I think they put up 28 maybe. That defense get back to their ways because last week they were piss poor. So I got Minnesota winning pretty easily. Who you got, Walt?
Yeah, I got Minnesota as well bouncing back this week. Coming off that that tough loss last week against Dallas. So yeah, I think they're gonna have a bounce back week this week. Even though John has been saying that they've been getting lucky, but I think they're gonna have a bounce back week. So Vikings for me.
Okay. Who you got, John?
I got Vikings out talenting the Patriots, but I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be ugly. I'm just saying, man. Like this is not like a Tua Tyreek connection. Like this is Kirk throws the ball a lot to Justin, and so sure he gets a lot of stats. But I mean, when you're throwing 17 times to a guy and hitting 10 of them, those aren't good numbers. Like it's just not. So I think they're gonna out talent them, but I think it's gonna get ugly. That New England defense is gonna keep it close.
All right. Next game, Atlanta at Washington. I got the Commanders. They're just the better team. That's it. Who you got, John?
I feel you. I mean, yeah, it's the best division in football, and this kid's been, a lot of people were saying he should have started over Wentz from the start. Heineke, man, he can ball. So I got Commanders.
Who you got, Walt?
Yeah, this is getting scary, man. We all getting clean sweeps on this one.
If Falcons can score, man, Falcons can score. I'll
They,
take.
they definitely can.
I think the different. Oh, go ahead, Walt. My bad.
No. I was just gonna say, yeah, the Falcons could definitely score. I said I just coming off last week how these last couple of weeks they've been putting up, I think at least like 25 plus for real. But yeah, I'm going with the Commanders. Just like I said, based off the momentum that they got out there right now, and then I think even Chase Young is coming back next week too, or this week too. So I think
Ohio
they
finest.
I think that can add a little bit more to their momentum as well on the defensive side. So I got the Commanders as well.
Hang on, have we disagreed on a single game yet?
Not yet.
That's crazy.
I think,
I might, just,
Don't,
just,
don't switch it up just because he's
just
could
to
be
be,
winning games.
well, because I don't know what the next game is, but I'm looking at Buccaneers Browns, and the only thing that's going to open a window for the Packers or the Buccaneers is if the Commanders lose. So I'll go Falcons. I'll go Falcons just to open that door because you
you
never.
always trying to be different.
Yeah, there's always that one ref. No, I'm saying there's always that one referee who's like, "Hey, do I want to see the Commanders or the Packers in the playoffs?" Yeah, I'll watch the Packers. All right, Commanders.
Who the
False
hell
start.
wants to see the Packers? So Aaron Rodgers could be shaking his head all game.
Hey, boo boo the fool. You ain't
Right.
Well,
gonna
guess what? It don't matter. Odell ain't gonna see the Packers because he said he don't want no part of that.
get
No,
good.
but you know what though? I
He
think the
said you ain't got
difference.
the wins or the nightlife up there for Odell Beckham. So good
But
luck.
I think the difference for the Commanders though, playing Atlanta that the Bears couldn't do, they can get home with their front four. With Payne and my other guy.
All right,
Uh,
we'll come back to this. If we agree too much, I'm gonna change this one. But I got Commanders for now.
next game, Baltimore at Jacksonville. John, who you got?
Baltimore.
Okay.
I think he's gonna have I'm not gonna say a comeback game, but a little better game from him. I want to guys are starting to stop the run,
Mhm.
and so I want to see him sit in that pocket just a little bit more, and then pick him apart from the run. But I think Lamar's gonna have a nice little game.
Who you got, Walt?
Yeah, I said I wasn't picking the Jags anymore this week. I mean this year. So I'm going with the Ravens. So yeah, I feel like Lamar gonna have a somewhat big numbers. And not saying no disrespect to the Jags, because their defense is definitely nice for sure. But I just definitely feel like they can kill them with the run game, like John was saying. So the
Yeah,
Ravens.
I got Baltimore. Obvious reasons. I think Jacksonville is trying to figure things out,
Hey,
and
oh, okay, no, go ahead, go ahead.
no, they trying to figure things out, and they still learning. So
All right,
go ahead,
so are y'all ready for the standings?
go ahead.
Here we go. So we actually got us a tight race. Now I'm gonna give
Very
Vaughn one more week. We'll give him one more week, and then we'll put him in the standings. Because obviously we've all had about 65 to 70% the last 4 weeks he's been here. So,
Yeah.
uh, but I'll give him one more week, and then I'll put him in. But I mean, look how close this is between the three of us who've gone all season. It's just crazy.
Dang, John, you done hopped up to second.
Mm,
Wow.
I had a lucky week last week,
How the
but
hell you do that?
I've been struggling.
yeah, 11-3 last week. The three of y'all went 8-6,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
but it was enough to get me back. And I told you, man, I was either gonna catch up or fall really far behind, though. I did say,
Yeah.
I said,
All right,
I'm gonna
guys. So next game, Bears at Jets. I think the Jets defense is just phenomenal. And I think the Bears they struggle blocking. And offensively and defensively on the line. So I got the Jets. Who
Mm,
you got? Who you got, Walt?
mm. This was tough because I mean, again, the Jets, like you said, the Jets defense only held their opponents a 10 point, technically only three for real. But yeah, it's just that defense is crazy. But this will be the week that I actually pick the Jets and they actually lose to the Bears. So I'm going with the Bears.
All right, who you got, John?
Damn,
I'm
did
gonna
I
ride
just?
with the Jets. I'm gonna ride with Jets just because I think with Fields' shoulder injury, I think they're gonna sit him. Right?
Oh, damn! I didn't even hear about
I
that.
think there's
Yeah,
no point in playing him if they rush him back and play him next week for what?
Oh, I'm
Like even if
changing my
even
note.
if they win, like why like so I'm gonna take the Jets. I just think they're gonna sit Fields and I'm gonna go Jets.
I'm throwing a flag out there real quick. I just changed it real quick. I didn't know Fields. Did not have. Didn't know he had a shoulder injury. So yeah, I'm throwing the flag out there, and we changing that to the Jets.
no,
Sorry.
keep that
I
same
want to
energy.
ask the Bears. I want to ask the Bears fan because like would you be upset if they roll him out? Even if they say
Yes,
he's cleared to play, I'd kind of just be
yes,
upset anyway.
yes, yes, I would because you only can make the injury worse. Your offensive line ain't gotten better. The only time you really can get momentum is when he's running, which puts him at more of a disadvantage because now I think the refs are treating him like a running back.
And
So
why bring him back? So even if you win, you're still at the bottom
three,
of the division.
you're 3-8. Take your ass home. Sit down. Rest up for next season, Justin.
That's this pick
I,
depends on if
no,
Fields play.
I think he could still play 2 or 3 games in the season, but I think they should give him at least a week or two off. I just don't see why they bring him back
This
next week.
point, I mean, I wouldn't. I would maybe. This is what I would do if I was Eberflus or uh Poles. I would just sit him into the last two games. You know,
Yeah,
because if you lose or you win and you look great like you've been looking, you go into the offseason like, all right, we get a couple pieces, we good. But other than
right.
that, man, sit down. Next game, I think we're gonna agree to disagree on this one. Cincinnati at Tennessee. First matchup since the wild card. No, was it? No, it was the divisional round of the playoffs last season.
Mhm.
First matchup since last season. So, who you got, Walt?
Yeah, this one was a tough one for me. Just with both teams, riding their momentum, going back to momentum. riding high, I should say, off coming off of wins last week, and Cincinnati's been blazing on offense these last couple of weeks, and
Yeah.
shit, Tennessee has too though, for real. So, but
They've been blazing defensively.
they have. So I'm gonna go with Tennessee on this one though.
Okay. Who you got, John?
I've been picking against my Titans all year long, and I've been losing all year long. But you know what? I'm gonna do it again because hey, you know what? It's the opposite jinx. If maybe I can win, so they'll keep winning if I pick. I'm gonna go Bengals, man. This Titans team scores 17, 20 points every game, and you just think these offense. But I mean, Mike Vrabel got that defense playing ball, but I think I'm gonna take Bengals. You got Jamar Chase might come back. We'll see, but I got Bengals either way.
Okay. John, I'm gonna agree with you. I got Cincinnati. I got Cincinnati.
Okay.
I think what the Packers showed last week is that defense is very vulnerable. And they don't have a Jamar Chase, but they got a T. Higgins that's about the same size as I didn't realize Christian Watson was like 6'5" though.
Yeah, he like 6'4" and run like a 4'4" or something
Yeah,
like that.
man, I didn't know he was that big. And T. Higgins being pretty equivalent to that same size and body frame. I don't see why he can't have a good big day or even, that offense in general. So I got Cincinnati. Next game, Denver at Carolina. I'm gonna start. I say I say Denver just because they got the better quarterback and the defense. But
Yeah.
I say Denver on that one. Who you got, John?
PJ Walker's coming back. This could
Oh,
be
is
another.
is he
Yeah.
for real?
Oh yeah. Baker. He got. Matter of fact, no. Sam Darnold coming back. I think they said that Baker has now moved to third. They said he's not. They're not touching him again. It's Sam. It's Sam and PJ or bust. Like they. I think the real losers here are anyone who watches this game. But I'm gonna go Panthers just because Dante Foreman. I'm a Deontay or Dante. I don't know, but I'm gonna go him. Broncos just let go two of their running backs. Well, one's on IR. They just let Melvin Gordon go. We'll see. I mean, but I'm gonna go Panthers just because I think maybe they get. I think Steve Wilkes gets the running game going.
All right. Who you got, Walt?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Broncos just based off of the quarterback and the defense. I should say that was
That's true.
my early season MVP, but I mean he's just been coming along very slowly this year. But
Mhm.
I feel like I'm confident enough to where towards he can pull this victory out, against this team, against the Panthers, I should say. So
I'm sure I'm going to look stupid, but I mean, I'm just saying, at what point, how bad is it that there's a chance Sam Darnold could beat Russell Wilson? Like, it's just the fact that we're even talking about that is like, my
yeah,
goodness.
that's,
It's very terrible.
that's
Next,
supposed to be that's supposed to be Baker's team, though. You feel me?
The
So
Broncos team is a disappointment.
that's true.
it is. They definitely is. They've definitely been disappointed this year for sure.
Next game, Houston, Miami. I think we all can agree that Miami. Can we all say here on that one?
Yeah, just give them the Tyreek Deuces now. Just
Yeah,
give
yeah,
Texas
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
later,
yeah,
Houston.
All
yeah.
right.
I
Next
agree.
game,
Yeah,
What's
Tampa.
that, what's that, what's that saying? Houston, we have a problem.
yeah.
Just don't even
They
get off the
they
bus.
they had a
Everything.
big ass
Fine.
problem.
Yeah, just don't get off the bus. It's not worth it.
Well, this next game we might agree to disagree again because Walt's Browns are playing the GOAT TB12. Are you going to this game, Walt, or no?
No, I wish I was, but I'm not.
No, I
But
was asking because that boy mess around, be at the game talking about go Brady go, like whoa 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 whoa. What you
no, he ain't just put me on
do?
blast like that, though.
What you?
Yeah, he's like, oh, I meant to say Brissett.
Right, right, right. Yeah, yeah. Like no, you didn't. You research. What you
Hey,
did?
look, one more week, baby. One more week. You feel me? One more week. That's all. I'm just patiently waiting. You feel me? But I mean, hey, our season is somewhat shit now. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, just trying to just go against Brady right now. I feel like he Yeah, he got a different mindset now that he ain't really in the marriage mode out for some reason. He like 2-0, 3-0 right now. I guess since the divorce, not to put his business out there. I apologize, but it's
Yeah,
already out there.
yeah,
But
yeah, like 2-0.
Now we get. Hey man, this is the week of people getting sued, man. And the
yeah,
FTX
I,
money.
I, I don't want anything to happen to us. I was just
There,
saying.
there's that Broncos player that's suing the NFL because the mats. He tore his ACL on the mats on the sideline. And then someone else was Brady's getting sued for the FTX thing, that cryptocurrency thing. Brady's
They
part of
said
that
Steph
lawsuit.
Curry too.
Oh wow.
And yes, Steph
Yeah,
Curry's getting sued. And then there was another lawsuit, and I can't think of it right now, but there was another NFL lawsuit. It's wild, man.
make your
Hey,
pick, man.
everybody
Who
trying to
you
come
got?
to the paper.
Tampa or them dogs?
The Bucks, man. I got the Bucks. I'm not going against Brady ever
I
again,
mean,
man.
I knew who you was going with. I'm talking about
Oh, my
other.
fault.
Oh, I first off, I do have an apology to Browns fans. I lost the first game of our fantasy by my fault. I've lost some because Alvin Kamara has 4 touchdowns. Like, all right, whatever, you can't do nothing about that. I had Brissett on my bench and I played Cousins. And Brissett had the best game of the year, 20 something, 26 points, whatever. And Cousins scored 2 fantasy points. But I'm
Ooh,
gonna go with the Buccaneers in this one.
that's tough.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. We all can say here on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Here.
Clean sweep. Next game, Chargers at Arizona. The way they look Monday night, can we all say here on the Chargers?
And I remember the other one, Odell suing Nike. That's what it was. Remember?
Oh,
All right, we'll talk about that after the pick.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, there's a lot of lawsuits this week. Went crazy.
I got Chargers. Who you got, John?
I guess I gotta go Chargers. I mean, they've been good and they've been in these games. Cardinals have been just disappointing to watch, man.
Yeah.
The
very.
return of they ruined the return of D Hop. It just
Yeah, and I don't even think Kyler Murray's playing this week. So yeah, definitely got the Niners for sure.
Okay. Next game, Vegas at Seattle. Can we all agree and say Seattle? I got Seattle.
I'm actually picking the Raiders on
What?
this one. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm hoping just going back on this momentum thing. I'm hoping that they can carry that, from that OT win. I know I said I wasn't gonna pick them no more, but
That 12 man knows something vicious.
right. So I'm just hoping that they can just, that OT, like I said, that OT win. Let's go. Come on, Derek Carr. Let's pull this one off of me, please.
Who
One
you
time.
who you got, John?
I agree with Walt. It could be that way, but I'm gonna go Seattle by hair. I think Raiders have a good game, but I think I'll give it Seattle by hair. Like maybe 27,
Are they
26.
in Vegas?
You know what's funny? Vegas is the type of
No,
team
they're
that
in, they're in
jump
Seattle.
out.
Oh, they in Seattle? Oh, okay.
Vegas would jump out to a 24-0 lead and then lose 24-31. Like, what the?
Yep.
They done did that like 8 times this year.
I'm going back with my word, man. And
But
I know I shouldn't. But
it's not just Geno though. I mean, I like Kenneth Walker. Like they got a nice little team, and
Yeah.
I
Tyler
think
Lockett.
DK helps.
Tyler Lockett is very underrated. They don't give him his respect.
he's a
He
great
been, he's the number one. And you got I was gonna call him Debo. You got DK up there and he the number 2. Kinda. Somewhat. And next game. Rams at Kansas City. Can we all say Kansas City?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Walt's team. I'm gonna take Pat Mahomes, and on this one.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, my boy Devin, man. Shout out to my boy Devin. Look, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm my homeboy, he been balling. But I'm only rocking with them only because Travis Kelsey, he a Ohio native. He from Shaker Heights. So that's the only reason that
Okay, but also like
that's the only
Matt
reason.
Stafford's hurt, Cooper Cup is hurt. Like it's just.
I mean, yes, those are more reasons, but I'm just saying I have an Ohio native on the Chiefs, so that's all.
Aaron Donald starting to be like, "Are you kidding me? Y'all made me come out of retirement for this." Like,
Right. Didn't I tell y'all to keep Von Miller and Odell, and y'all didn't do neither one, huh?
Yeah, that's tough. You did lose two key players on that championship team. So hey,
All
sorry.
right. Next game. I think these next two, we're all gonna pick the same team. New Orleans at San Fran. Can we all say San Fran?
Yeah, I'm gonna go San Fran. I don't think their offense is as good as everyone says. I think you're running off Garoppolo, man. Like you could score 20 points or you could score 34. You don't know what they're gonna do, but I do got 49ers.
Very true. Who you got, Walt?
Yeah, I got the Niners.
Okay. Next game. Now I think about it, this might be a trap game. Green
Thank
Bay
you.
at Philly. That can be a trap game for Philly, especially the way they looked against the Colts. You barely, barely get out of it. And now, you got Aaron Rodgers, him and Christian Watson got that connection.
But that defense is terrible.
Who?
Packers.
Oh,
Somewhat.
yes, yes.
Not terrible, but it's
Very
it kind
true.
of.
But Philly looks vulnerable lately, especially against the Commanders and the Colts. You know, you barely, you lose one game and you win by the skin of your teeth in the second one. I don't know.
I'm going with the Eagles.
Who you got, John?
I'm gonna stick with the Eagles, but I agree. Like they don't know how to use Miles Sanders. It's like
That-
Jalen Hurts or bust. And it's like you have a good running back.
They run them a lot.
If your quarterback has 15 or more carries, he should have like 100 yards. If your quarterback is going 16 carries for 50 yards, use your running back, man. Like you're just
Taking a lot. He's
putting
taking
right
a lot
wear
of
and tear on him for not a lot of yards. Like it's just, I think he had a little more than 50. He had like 80 yards last week, but still, it's just I don't know if it's worth it, man. Like use the running back. It's okay. You have good receivers. You're like, but I mean, I like him. He doesn't turn the ball. I mean, yeah, last week the Eagles had like 4 turnovers or something against the Commanders, whatever. But guy doesn't turn the ball over much. I like the Eagles still.
I got Philly too. Next game, Pittsburgh.
And put in Jordan Love. Just pull the plug. If they lose, pull the plug.
Pittsburgh at Indianapolis. I think this might be the worst Monday night.
I got Colts.
I got.
I got Jonathan Taylor's back on his thing, man.
I
He's
got.
back.
All right, so I put it like this. I got Pittsburgh because of T.J. Watt. He gonna get him a strip sack or two. Who's back there? Matt Ryan. He ain't that fast. He gonna get him a strip sack.
He looks bad in the pocket. Like he looks immobile.
Matt Ryan gonna cost him the game.
Y'all ain't gotta ask me who I'm going with. So
Pittsburgh, we know.
absolutely,
Yeah, and I put Pittsburgh down for you. You're good.
Absolutely.
All right, yeah. Well, I don't know why he tripping.
Absolutely not.
I even put like when I put
I'm
Pittsburgh.
going with them Colts, Indiana, all day. All right.
Hey, but can we talk about the game? Them Bucks, baby.
Man, I wanted to go to that game so
About
bad.
to stump a mud hole in them Michigan Wolverines.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Maize and blue. I'm like, come on, bro. That's not what the hell is maize?
Rocking Old State gear all day Saturday.
That's yellow. It's yellow. It ain't no gold. It's yellow. Yellow and navy.
Ugly ass color. I'm sorry to the Michigan fans, but
I ain't no.
Hey,
We gotta do that. Real Deal Sports goes to the game.
well, them tickets is whew,
No.
boy.
We trying to get in good. Michigan.
Hey, is this the first time they met undefeated in at least ever, if not
The first time it happened was in 2006.
Yeah,
So
it's been
it's been a while though.
And the game ended 42-39. That game had Troy Smith, Ted Ginn Jr., Santonio Holmes, Chad Henne,
Santonio Holmes.
I was a big fan of Holmes, man.
James Laurinaitis, the linebacker for your team, John.
My
St.
boy.
Louis before they left. Marcus Freeman, and now the head coach at Notre Dame. Malcolm Jenkins, newly retired safety that played for that game had a lot of future athletes.
And it's good to, it's
Yeah.
good to see USC back playing football at the top. Like, it's been a while, man, since
Yeah,
like USC's been.
but they
Since
looking
Reggie
no
Bush
offense,
days.
no offense, they looking real Oklahoma-ish. They can't stop nobody.
Here you go.
They
Well,
got he is the Mike D'Antoni of college football. Don't defend, just score. Like what? Just
mm-mm.
be out there, son. Just be out there.
All right, party people. That's been the show tonight. You feel me? It's been Real Deal Sports, y'all. Appreciate y'all joining us. Your boy Big Walt. My boy Nico Suave. Looking
Still the
suave.
season champ, Nico.
Still the season champ. You know, I give you a little crown. You know, I ain't no hater. I ain't no hater. You feel me?
Take that off your
For
hands.
one more week. I seen you were picking the same picks as me. I think he's nervous about losing one to me. I think Nico was getting nervous. He was like, "Hey, what you got, John?" Okay, yeah, me too.
And of course, I can't forget my boy John.
You ain't cheating. You ain't trying, boy.
Here you go with the BS, man. Look, it's all fair game. It is a close race in this season standings.
It is ain't tight like the NFC.
I went from first to last, but it's okay though. This has been a little struggle, but you know, hey, like I said, I ain't no hater. Shout out to my boy Nico. He's my boy Ben crowned. And like I said, this is Real Deal Sports. Appreciate y'all watching. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, all that.
Yeah. Have a good Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry. I apologize. Have a
Happy
great
Turkey Day, people.
Turkey Day. Don't eat too much. You know what I'm saying? Some of us got to go to work the next day. I'm sorry as hell. Get all y'all that's off until Monday.
I mean, hey,
I don't
it
like
ain't
none of
You don't
y'all.
got to work no Black Friday stuff though, do you?
I don't like. Well, I mean, it's just extra pay. That's the only reason I'm gonna work that. But it's all good though. You feel me? So you know, still forget all y'all that's off until Monday. Y'all can kick rock.
You're gonna see Nico camping outside the store waiting to get in line first.
That's why it's called online shopping.
Nico, you trample people? Be honest, do you trample people?
hell no. You know what?
He go back to the football days. Like
I triple couple. I do triple couple. Don't get it twisted.
Do you get in a 3-point stance before you run them over?
Hell no. I get in my Von Miller stance, like when he rushing off the end.
Okay, and then you just have the lady just club him with the purse or something, and then tag team him.
Yes, sir. Whoa, what? No,
like WWE, man. Just
that's kind of violent. That's violent. You're taking it too far, buddy.
In that case, we are out.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Peace.
Love.